What's going on YouTube? This is Rob A, and today we're going to be taking a look at Fansproject Causality Car Crash. This is part of their Crossfire line, which includes all of their combiner teams. And this one is no exception. He is the first release of their Intimidator combiner. And as you can see, I already opened up the package. He's not in there, but I just wanted to show you the box. It's got some cool artwork going on here. So on the front, you can see a nice, cool drawn pose of Car Crash, also known as Breakdown. So on this side, we've got a nice drawing of a kind of a typical A stance, and then if you turn it right around, there's the actual product in the same A stance, and I think it's a pretty nice thing there. So on the back, you can see there's just a bunch of various poses as well as the vehicle mode, and just kind of some pics of the robot with his weapons. You got the website there, fansproject.com, and just a bunch of warnings on the bottom, and same artwork on the top. And inside the box, you get the instruction booklet. Well, not really booklet, the instruction sheet. And the little kind of collector card for the character with his bio on the back, which I'm not going to read because it's very long and doesn't always make sense. But we'll just put that aside, and all of that comes on this very handy little silver pizza tray. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute and we're going to check out the toy itself. Alright guys, here we have Car Crash. And he is pretty small. Yeah, but very cool, very nice figure overall. But as you can see, like he's a freewheeling little Lamborghini-esque. I'm sorry, I know nothing about cars. I just he looks Lamborghini-esque. He is a sports car. Very nice representation of Breakdown. And I don't know if you guys can hear that car alarm going off outside my window, but it is a bit distracting. Anyway, so yeah, he rolls very nicely, which is interesting considering how he transforms. His wheels have a little bit of free movement underneath, like they can kind of wiggle around, but they hold very well when they're rolling. So his size, I'm going to show you with a deluxe Viacon. He's a little bit, a bit smaller than a deluxe size car. Kind of a large Scout. I would say the Scout sized Breakdown from, was it Revenge of the Fallen? I think that toy line. I think they're about the same size. I unfortunately don't have it with me, or I'd show that off. But yeah. But overall, very nice looking car. I do like it a lot. And honestly, when I purchased this, it was the car modes that really sold me on these guys more so than the robot modes. Yeah. So to transform this guy, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna very well. I was gonna try and get the little pieces of gun off of him first, but honestly, and here's my main concern with this figure, is that things lock together very particularly, and I was really scared when I put this guy into vehicle mode that I was going to break him, just because there's little tabs on this guy that the tolerances are so tight. That's really it. So to transform him, you can flip this piece up. This is will eventually be a kneecap, I believe, and in the meantime it just becomes a little backpack, and it holds the guns, which is very nice. You just want to pull him apart at the midsection, just like so, and that'll allow you to unpeg the arms, maybe. Okay, that's the shoulder pads. There we go. Like I said, very tight tolerances. And, I'm just very, very scared. Alright, there we go. So once we have that going, you would just want to hold his shoulder and pull the forearm down. You can see there's a little slide tab here that'll tell you when you've got it down far enough. Same on the other side, just like so. There you go. And just take the rear ends of the car and kind of they're on a ball joint and a swivel, so you just kind of swivel it out to the side and kind of make a little clearance for his shoulders, and it kind of just looks nice, covering the wheels a little bit on the sides. And you can see his little head there. Hello! Now, you want to just separate the lower half, or the front end of the car, and these little blue bits will open up, and then just pull his legs out and down, and there are a couple of tabs in here. You can see the white tab, and the blue tab is very hard to spot there, but his knees just kind of go over those tabs and lock very, very securely into place. I had a heck of a time trying to get those off. There we go, on both sides. Close that back up. And now the front of the car just pops off. We can pop this up. So the windshield of the car goes up slightly and allows you to just kind of tuck the wheels into his legs, like so. Okay, and now for the feet, it's again, the tolerance is very tight, and you want to watch out so you don't scrape this red paint right here. But you just want to kind of separate the front of the car just at this little seam here. And it's going to be very scary every time you do it, just so you know. And I did it before, and I don't know what exactly I need to do to make this a smoother process, because it's not very clear in the instructions. There we go. So you just need to kind of fiddle with it until it goes. And there's one leg complete, and then we'll do the same on the other side. Get the foot out, the foot section out of the way, lift that up, flip the wheel in, tuck it all together, and then just hold your breath and pull, basically. This is starting to be... Alright, there we go. Alright. And then you can just collapse his waist down to do that. And now that this is kind of free, I can wiggle a little more, I guess. I'm actually going to do this off camera because this is really scaring me to death, so I'll be right. Alright, so I've got the gun bits free, and now you just plug them together to form his weapon. And I think they go that way. No, maybe this way. Yeah, that way. Okay, that looks much better. So Now you can just stick that in his hand, and he is now armed. So here is Car Crash. And like I said, he's a very cool toy. I do like him a lot. This is my first in-hand experience with Fansproject, and I will say their plastic quality is top notch. Like you couldn't tell the difference between this and, say, a mainline Transformers toy. So they definitely have that going for them. As I did mention before, the tolerances are crazy. I am so afraid every time I touch this guy that I'm going to snap something off. Especially these on the pegs back here. I just spent several minutes just very delicately wiggling it back and forth, hoping I didn't snap a barrel off or something. But other than that, very nice figure. Yeah, here. So the articulation is as follows. As you can see, he's got the arm out to the side. He can lift his arms like so. He's got that going on. This is a ball joint right here. He has a bicep swivel, elbows. His hands are ball jointed but very limited. They can basically just swivel. Head is ball jointed, as you can see. His waist is swivel. He's got a ball jointed hip and a thigh swivel and a knee. Very decent knee, just like that. His foot is on a ball joint as well, and he's got the toe articulation going on here. So very nice, very posable figure. You can get a lot of decent poses out of this guy, and he will hold a whole lot of poses. I was kind of messing around with him yesterday when he first showed up, but yeah, very cool. Quick size comparison, he is a little bit shorter than Deluxe, I would say. Well, quite a bit shorter than Deluxe, I think. Hold on. We'll get our standard, yeah, our Viacon in here, and you can see his size. Whoops. Just like so. So he is a small guy, and for the price, I mean, you really gotta be, you know, you gotta be sold on this guy, if you know. But yeah, I think he's more or less worth the cost. I mean, I've had fun with him so far. I'm looking forward to having him in his fully combined mode. I've never actually had a third-party combiner before, so it'll be my first outing into that fray, I guess. I've had the Feral Rex members on pre-order before I ever considered getting this guy, but you know, this came out first, so this is what, you know, this is officially my first third-party combiner figure. But anyway, yeah, he's very cool. I do like him. If you can find him, like if you can somehow find this guy at, you know, less than full retail, I would say go for it. At full retail, I would say, you know, definitely take a good look, make sure that it's something that you absolutely want, because he is small. Like he's good, he's very high quality, but he is very small. I mean, you know, that's my hand covering most of his body, but overall, very cool toy. I have T-Bone in my pile of loot, and I will probably just send him very soon if nothing else drops in the meantime. So yeah, very cool overall. And that is going to do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm always looking for more subscribers. I have a lot more Transformers stuff coming down the line, so keep stay tuned to this channel. And yeah, thank you so very much, guys, for watching. As always, again, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.